Hello everyone, this is the Crypt Keeper and I am very happy to be casting a 1 versus 1 against my opponent, Bax, the red Zerg in the top right, and myself, the blue Terran, in the bottom left. And this is a very amateur game, I'm gonna have to say. Don't expect any kind of high level gameplay this early. This is still the practice league. I thought I would pass one game from the practice league before I start in the bronze league. So this is it. And all the games I've played up until now have pretty much shown me what to do. I have watched a lot of Starcraft in the past, so I kind of already knew what to do. My whole strategy for this game was to break down his defenses before he ever got the chance to tech up to higher air units. Because when Zerg gets the tech for the higher air units, with enough drones, it can become a problem. And that's not even mentioning upgrades. So my whole strategy was just to get Marines and Marauders and Medivacs and upgrade them as far as I could before I thought it was the best time to move out. So here I am just building my first barracks. I open up with 3 barracks with tech labs and then follow into a starport. And here's the enemy, my opponent, Blacks, in the top right. And he's got not much going, just a couple Zerglings right there. And I'm getting moving on my second barracks right here. Of course, I'm always building supply depots ahead, and the Zerg player has already gone for his early expansion. This is just a minute or two into the game, so that early expansion can be very dangerous once he saturates that with drones. And there you see my third barracks going up. It's a very standard opening play, and the tech lab on the first barracks just finishing right then. Like I said, I like to build more supply depots than I need in case, I don't know, one gets attacked, then it really doesn't matter. I like to stay ahead with my supply depots. And yeah, there are just the third barracks starting to finish right now, so I can start making those army units. I'm already fully saturated at my main. The Zerg player has 2 expansions going up, so this is a one base versus 2 bases at this point. And I think as this last supply depot goes down, I start to create Marines and Marauders here. I hope I do sometime soon. And there we go, and I just started to build my factory, and there you can see a couple Zerglings hatching, not much. He is, oh no, those are drones. He's going very drone heavy very early, so he's got very little defenses, so I hope I can march in there before he's got much of an army to defend his base, because right now his base is very vulnerable. And I'm building a factory right here. I don't build a single unit out of the factory. Actually, I just use it to tech up to 1 starport, and I use the starport for medevacs. I already have the engineering bay down, so I've already started the 1 attack and a 1 armor upgrade. And I do believe I get the armory down sometime soon. There we go, and I've just updated my fortress, and the mules are going to town on the minerals. They're always important to get out your mules in Starcraft 2. They're very important assets. I usually like to go for the planetary fortress, but I didn't that time. And there you can see 3 drones just standing around having a coffee break at the Zerg base. I even fast forward this a couple minutes just to see how long these drones are going to stand around. Horrible, horrible macro in this game. That's what you get for the practice league. There we go, and A couple drones left there, and he finally gets those drones building something. And at this point, I've got 2 refineries up. I am fully saturated, so I take my small army. I'm not ready to move out yet because I haven't begun the secondary upgrades. Very important, those secondary upgrades on your Marines and Marauders or all your ground units. And there we go, and I see, oh yeah, and one of its overlords. I don't know what he's doing dropping creep right there with his overlord. Is kind of pointless. And my SUV's building my second expansion, finally. It's been 2 bases against 1 up until this point. And I'm just going to take out these rocks right here so that I can get moving across the map, start that harassment. Although I've not done my upgrades, so I just sit and chill there for a little while. And you can see the secondary expansion for the Zerg player is actually has only 2 drones mining on it, so he's had that expansion the whole time up until now and only has 2 drones on there, just to show you how slow the macro is on the Zerg side. And just finished the armory, and I do believe at this point I'm going for the second attack and second armor upgrades, and once those are done I move my army out. Because you don't want to let the Zerg player get too many air units. Because I know that's what he's going for right now, is air units. I decided to go in there early. Break up his party. He went for so many drones. I don't understand how... I mean, I didn't know it at the time when I was playing the game, but now when I look at the replay, it's some of the slowest macro I've ever seen. Like, look there. Another 3 drones just chilling at his secondary, not even mining. And I even speeded up for another couple minutes right here. Come on. So those drones are the laziest drones in the world. There we go. They started finally mining gas right there. I don't know why he's going for gas. He needs minerals a lot more right now. Anyway, he should have had that base completely saturated by then, but he didn't. Unfortunately for him, my upgrades are almost finished. And my starport has just finished building the medevacs, so they go over to the rally point and meet the rest of my units to start an attack right here. And I'm so hypocritical about the macro. You can tell this is an amateur because even my 3 drones that I queued up just have a coffee break for 2 whole minutes as I even speed up the gameplay right here. Come on, drones, get back to work. Really? Really? You need that much coffee? And they start to mine, right? Wait for it. There we go, there we go. And I actually start to send those drones out to mine. I obviously was very preoccupied with something else, probably queuing up Marines and Marauders, because there's Marines and Marauders coming out of my barracks at my base, so I'll leave them there to protect my base should an air attack come in from another direction. So there we go. I got 2 armor, 2 attack ready and to go on my army right here. And at this point, I think the Zerg player is so drone heavy right now. He's got nothing against this. Marching up to the back door, taking out these rocks. There are a few Mutalisks waiting for me, although I don't think they're upgraded at all. Yeah, you can see he's only had 4 or 5 drones working on that secondary since he got at the beginning of the game. You gotta get those drones working, buddy. And here we go. About 5 Mutalisks going on in my whole army right here, and the 2 attack, 2 upgrade is just no match for no upgrades, as you can see how important those upgrades are as I one-shot those Mutalisks and all these overlords. And this is about the end of the game. I'm in his base and I'm ready to fuck some shit up, so that's about it. The gameplay speaks for itself. Thanks for watching my first StarCraft 2 game I've ever casted. I will say that my future videos will have a higher level of gameplay than this, but I just wanted to cast a game in the practice league. So here it is, my very first StarCraft 2 game, and as you can see, I am the victor. So, hey, this is the Crypt Keeper once again saying, what's up, and see you guys later.